Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so today in this occasion, I will teach you guys about how to speak to foreign. Well, why do we need to speak to the foreign? With speaking to foreign, we can know how to say this or that and learn how to speak with people that basically not from our country, and learn how to speak them accent, and so we can understand what they say and they can understand what we're saying. There are a couple of reasons why we need to speak to foreign, and the first one is of course create a connection or relationship, which is basically important if you are want to be have connection or have a relationship with any other people in foreign. From foreign. So, and also improve and practice your English. Why does this why we need to speak to foreign? Because it can improve and practice our English. Because we learn English, of course, to understand what foreign or any people speaking English, right? And also you have to know how to interact with them too, and make sure that you can speak with them. And the third one is understanding what they say. So a lot of people have a different accent, like America has their own accent, British people has their own accent, Indian people has their own accent. So we must understand what they're saying, because Indonesian and America is not have the same accent. So of course we gotta learn about practicing and speaking to foreign. And this is the last reason you can get wife actually and girlfriend. Well, if you want to get wife or girlfriend from non-Indonesian, well, basically you need to learn about English, because of course they cannot speak Indonesian, because Indonesia is not, because bahasa is not the popular, the main language that we use for in every word. Now I'm going to give you guys a way to speak to foreign. Well, it has, for me personally, it has two options. Well, you can do it face to face. Well, basically you meet a real person in front of you, or meet foreign in Indonesian probably, or any other country. Well, because foreign is rare in here, we can try the social media too. Well, we explain about the face-to-face first. So if you can speak to foreign face-to-face, you can interact more with them, and you can understand what they're saying. You don't need to have to think about anything, any words that you want to speak, and you gotta be confident to speak with them, because of course you need mental to speak with them, because they probably could see you as a weird person that just say hi to them. And you must speak correctly, because if you don't speak correctly, they will say what and what you saying and what everything. Well, it's different if you are speaking in social media. Well, basically you can translate from your own devices like laptop or PC or even a phone, where you just need 3 of this: internet, account, and translate. You can speak to foreign in social media. So that's why I recommend, if you are a beginner or the people who want to speak to foreign, well, you guys should go with the social media, because it was easy, and also it's not, you don't need confidence basically. Well, here's my recommendation if you guys want to speak to foreign. Well, we have 3 popular social media here. That is Twitter, or we call it X right now, and we got TikTok, and we got Instagram. Well, the most user is probably Instagram, because of why? Because Instagram is for everyone, and also it's not a toxic community or place. So you guys can go to Instagram. Well, if you guys want to get more expert, you can go to Twitter. For TikTok, I am not recommended it, because you know, TikTok is a platform that giving you a short videos. So basically, it's not on social media to interact with. Well, how to get following in all social media? It's easy. Well, basically, you can get from your followers. So basically, you someone who basically follow you but is not from your country, you can speak with them if they understand English. But if they don't, then probably don't understand English. Well, and the second option is community. It's the easiest way to get a friend in social media, for real, because I've been going through it. I've been going through a community, and it's basically really easy to speak if you want to speak to foreign. Basically, there's a lot of people there, and you can interact with them, and they probably be nice to you because it's a community. And seek attention. It's optional, to be honest. If you're extrovert person, maybe you could try this one because basically there are probably less chance to get a friends from seek attention. So we're gonna just skip off this one. So my recommended are two of this one. Well, the next is steps to speak foreign in social media. Well, now the number one is looking. Look for interesting people that you wanted to talk. Well, basically, if you have social media, then you have to look for interesting people that you want to talk. If this guy is interesting to talk, I mean, you have the same personality, or if you guys have same things in favorite, have, you know, yeah. And number two is speak. Well, say something that interesting. Well, if you guys interesting with this guy, then you guys have to speak with this guy. That's something interesting. That's something that these people is really comfortable speaking with you. And there's two ways that you're gonna be ended with. Well, the good side that is they will like you. If they like you, they're probably gonna be continue to speaking with you. They're basically gonna start to interact with you. You get new friends, and that was the easiest way. I mean, that was a good way. Then if you are failed, like he or she didn't like you, how you talk, or maybe your attitude or anything, then leave it, because basically you're making him or her not comfortable. So you guys gotta leave. Well, if you guys doesn't know the step that I was talking before, here's the simplest way to the easiest step that I can say is to say hi. First, you gotta say hi. So, what's the opening? It's whatever you guys up to. You guys want to use probably Assalamualaikum, or probably hi, or probably hey, or probably what's up, or probably anything that you guys use in daily. And first thing first is say hi and talk to them nicely. So treat them nicely first, and don't ever saying some bad word first. Like, yeah, they could probably address you as a hater. So make sure you guys speak to them nicely and do not use bad words. And second is asking. Well, if you guys, first thing before we know each other, we're probably gonna be asking, what's their name, where they came from, or anything that's basically suitable to ask to them, where they basically can answer your question. But if you're asking like, where are you from, where are your house, where are you everything, like based on his information or actual real information, well, you cannot do that, because that's kind of bad to do. Well, it's actually for if you guys speak face to face. So basically, if you guys speak face to face, meet in real life, like for example in Jakarta or Bali, well, you guys basically gotta greet them in there. Yeah, that's my recommendation. But if they was feeling like they don't want you to be on their side, or probably she or he is introvert, well, basically leave them because they comfort to be lonely. Well, was my recommendation actually, guys. If you guys wanted to speak to a foreign, well, make sure there are three. There are a lot of country, but I don't know. But this is based on my experience. So basically, you can guys speak to the U.S., UK, Canada, Spain, Turkey, and Europe and Asia, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia. Yeah, actually. There's a lot of countries that basically you can speak, like Poland and anything, but these are my recommendations. So if you guys have any other recommendation, that's good. I mean, that's okay. But this is only my recommendation because I've been speaking with all of these people in this country. Okay, anything to ask? Maybe? Any question?
Okay, when we want to talk or we communicate with other people using social media, how if we can understand how to write? Do we need to understand how to write in English, or the skill of writing or skill of speaking? Which one that the most important part if we communicate? I think it will be different in social media and in the personally, face to face, right?
Yeah, actually, that's right. Social media has a different type of people, different type of language, different type of anything. People in social media will be different. So it's okay, actually, if you are the beginner in social media to speak something that is wrong or speaking something that is weird. I mean, like, you guys are you guys are beginner, so it's okay to make a mistake. Actually, I made a mistake too when I was like first time speaking to foreign. I was like don't understand about grammar or anything or basically I speak it with Translate. So that's why I recommend you guys to use Google Translate. It's because Google Translate is actually a little bit help you to speak with them, even though Google Translate is sometimes not correct or not always correct, but you guys could use Google Translate to understand some of the word. But it's really good if you guys don't use Google Translate. So if you guys want to speak more, make your skill more upgrading your skill, you guys should start leaving Google Translate. So if you guys leaving Google Translate, automatically you guys don't need Google Translate, right? And you guys can speak with them without Google Translate. And that's a good thing, which is you guys already mastered in speaking to foreign. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes. Pretty good. Okay. Any other question? You know? No. Imam, Kinan. Sure.
It's about speaking with foreigners.
Yeah.
What other socials can we improve our speaking with foreigners? Like, where do they usually chat with us?
Oh, well,
Other than the three apps.
except that 3 apps.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's a lot. Maybe like Discord. I forgot to mention Discord. And you can use Reddit
Duolingo, right?
or Duolingo. Is there any ways to talk in Duolingo?
Application. Possible, right? Using application.
Tinder.
Yeah, basically any social media. You're not limited by my option. You can use any social media what you want, but I'm only showing the percentage of what social media we most use. So yeah, that's it. Okay, if there's no question left, I'm gonna close this by saying Hamdalah together. Okay, thank you guys for your attention, and I'm sorry if I made a mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.